Okay guys, it's been a while since I've made a video, but I think I'll start it off with a honey farm, and later on I'll do that 4x4 piston door. But first we're going to start with a simple and basic honey farm. This here is a honey farm that I built, and as you see only 2 hives, but you don't need 2, we can build 1, we can go 2, you can build 4 of them in a row, we can build 6. It's all up to you and how many beehives you have. The redstone is bare minimal. A dispenser, comparator, another comparator that's reading a signal strength of 5 from the hopper with 64 and 28 items. And you don't need to have 3 comparators for two modules, 2 slices of the farm. You could just use one. You don't need this one, and you don't need that one. But when you have them next to each other, it's up to you how you want to do it. To start the tutorial, we'll just start off with your hopper. This hopper will be at the bottom. It's for your storage system. You can take the hopper to anywhere you want. You can take it to a storage or automatic storage system, or just mass storage, or a simple chest. From there, you'll place a rail on the hopper, and then from there, we'll place grass in front of it. Okay. From here, you build 2 grass blocks. It's preferred to use grass blocks, but also reminder to all you guys, this farm would work a lot better in the nether, due to the fact in the nether, bees don't actually sleep the night, so they'll work 24/7. They'll retrieve pollen from the flower, go to the hive, and do a little business and come out. They won't spend the night away, unlike an overworld. And then you can put your poppy down here. Now that's your one flower, and you can put glass around it on both sides. We'll leave the front open because that's where you're going to put the beehive in. First, place down a temporary block. You could use grass or anything as a temporary block. This is where the hive will go. This is where you'll put the beehive later on. Place a block of stone or whatever block you want behind it, and then one below it. You can put a temporary block, and then a block to place the comparator. Break that block. And then you'll need to get a comparator and some redstone. You'll have a comparator facing outwards, so it'll read the signal from the hive and what stages are left. If it's got 1 stage of honey in it, it'll be only 1 signal strength of redstone. And from there you move back, place another temporary block, a solid block, be any solid block, between dirt to stone, to any block you feel like. And above the comparator, place a glass block. Then you place 3 pieces of redstone like that. And above here, you're going to place another temporary block and another one. Break the first one, come down and place a dispenser. And that's the basic idea. You break the temporary block where the beehive would go. Go above the dispenser. Place a hopper on the dispenser. And from here, we need, but this could work as is, but it won't work properly. As you see, there's only 3 redstone dust. So the dispenser will never activate when the thing gets to 5. To solve that problem, we place 1 glass block here, another one here, another one here. You have a hopper. You could use a chest if you want. I think, yeah, hoppers works best. A piece of a comparator and a redstone dust. You'll need 1 stack of items and 28. This is the proper amount to give you a signal strength of 5. You don't have to tap the comparator, it's fine as is. But before you remove the temporary block, it's recommended to place trapdoors down. As trapdoors stop the bees from going out the side. I bet you guys are wondering what stops the bees from going down and out. There's a minecart rail here, so the bees won't actually leave the hive at the bottom. Because I've noticed from testing this farm design that if there's nothing on the side of the hive, the bees will just leave the hive through the side. They won't bother coming out the front. Now when that's done, break the temporary block again and place 2 more glass blocks above. Use the hopper as a holder and just as a temporary block, and then put out 2 more glass. Use the flower, Go above the go up to here. Temporary glass. Another one there. Break that. Get yourself a beehive with 3 bees, 1 to 2 or 3 bees, placed on your hopper minecart. Place the beehive and then the glass. This will stop the bees from escaping and the system will work. But the system won't work properly unless you've got a dispenser full of empty glass bottles. Because if you try and get honey from this now and you don't fill up the dispenser, let's say you only put 1 stack of glass bottles, instead of dropping the honey bottle out, honey bottle will remain in the dispenser, and this no honey will be collected from the hopper. So you'll require 5 stacks of glass bottles to start the system. No, it's not 5. Is it 5? It is 7, no, 8, okay. And this is more or less the farm. And there is bees in that bee's nest. It's just when I harvested and put it in my inventory, it was middle of the night, so yeesh. But yeah, as long as the dispenser always remains has a full row of empty glass bottles, you'll be fine. And make sure that it doesn't run out. Otherwise, you won't put your honey bottles in your chest; they'll stay in the dispenser. Because the idea of this farm is that because the dispenser is full of empty glass bottles, the dispenser will eject the honey bottle. Normally, because the dispenser is above the beehive, it'll shoot out towards the flower. But because there's a hopper minecart that can pull items through blocks, it'll pull the honey bottle through the beehive into the chest. Now let's see. It's been proven here that you can increase the farm design. All you have to do is just build another one of these right next to it. And that's pretty much it. In the next video, I'll be showing you guys how to build a 4x4 piston door. And with that done, take care.